Hey there, it's Sean McMean from Restoration Marketing Secrets Podcast, and today we're going to talk about how to respond to negative reviews.
This isn't just any podcast. This is your secret weapon for dominating the market.
This is the Restoration Marketing Secrets Podcast, and this is your host, Sean McMean.
So, how are we going to respond to negative reviews? Number one, don't be afraid of negative reviews. They're going to happen. As business owners, whether it's a water damage restoration business that you have or home services business, you have to make sure that you are asking for reviews. So don't be afraid to ask for reviews because you're afraid of the negative reviews that you could potentially get of things that are outside of your control. So ask for the reviews. Ask for the reviews just as much as you ask for that check for payment of your services. That's how important it is nowadays to make sure you're getting reviews. So what do you do if you get a negative review? Number one, you cannot take it personally. As a business owner, do not go into attack mode and take it personally. You're never going to make everybody happy. You know, there's things outside of your control. Sometimes there's things that are inside of our control that just don't go right? And so have thick skin. And if you do get a negative review, do not take it personally. It's easier said than done. I get it. I own a small business myself, and it's going to hit you hard. But the last thing you want to do is try to take it personally and then try to reciprocate that and escalate it, right? So the next thing you want to make sure you're doing when you receive a negative review is you want to respond as soon as possible, okay? And you want to try to get in front of this review and turn it into a positive situation. And if you take a minute, breathe after you receive that negative review, breathe, then respond to the review immediately. And make sure that it's a personalized response. It's not a canned response for a negative review or, hey, I'm so sorry for your problems or whatever. I don't want a canned response. I want a very personalized response that is responding back to them as soon as possible. And it might sound weird, but thank them for giving you the feedback. Thank them for giving the feedback and apologize for the difficult situation that they're undergoing. That will go a long way, because what's going to happen here is you might not be able to save this relationship, but other people that are looking for your services know that not everything is perfect, right? And so you want to make sure that you respond professionally and courteously, and thank them for giving you the feedback, number one, and then apologize for their experience. Saying the words "I'm sorry" goes a long way, okay? It goes a long, long, long way. And so make sure you're doing that. The next component you want to make sure you're doing is you're not arguing with them. You're not arguing with them. You already have somebody that's upset with you, and the worst thing you want to do is make the situation worse by arguing with them. Do not argue about the situation. Apologize. And I'm going to give you some examples of what that would look like. But the final component of this is to give them the opportunity to discuss this further with you by giving them your email address, your phone number, or telling them to call you back at your main office number, and giving them a chance to talk to you directly as the business owner or the office manager for the company. They are venting for a reason. They're upset. You need to understand that, and you need to turn it into a positive situation if at all possible, okay? Usually when people go out and post a negative review, they've come at their wits' end, right? But that is an opportunity to learn and grow from a business perspective. And so here's an example. So here's an example post that someone had posted out there, and it said, "This was the worst customer experience in my long life. Incredibly slow and shoddy work, disrespectful workers. I'm still repairing their repairs since they did not respond to requests for mitigation. If I had the time and energy, I would sue them." That's a negative review. You can take that and you could be pissed off. There's things outside of your control. Maybe there was mistakes, or maybe there's just a misunderstanding of what happened upon the responsibilities of where things lied in that job, right? And so the way you could respond to that is hi and say their first name, whether it's John, Tom, whatever it is. Hi, make it personally. Hi, John. I'm sorry you were unhappy with our work. I know that we worked hard and put in many hours across multiple visits to the job and tried to get the job done well. We strive to go above and beyond for all of our clients and even provided additional services that were not covered by insurance at no cost to you. Please give us a call at the phone number and we'll be happy to work with you and resolve this issue. So you apologized, you kept it personally, you did not go in an argumentative, you backed up what you felt the situation was, and then you gave them the opportunity to engage with you. So that is how you should be responding to your negative reviews if you ever get any of those negative reviews. Hopefully this was helpful, and if you ever have any questions, you can reach us at restorationmarketing.com.
You've been listening to the Restoration Marketing Secrets Podcast.
Sean's not here to just talk the talk. He's walked the walk. With a track record of helping over 70 damage restoration companies and engaging in over 500 conversations with industry owners, he's seen it all. From digital marketing triumphs to the most ingenious growth hacks, he's got the keys to the kingdom, and he's sharing them with you. We hope you've enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to like, rate, and review. We'll be back soon. But in the meantime, for more, hit the website at restorationmarketing.com. See you next time on the Restoration Marketing Secrets Podcast.